Hello everybody, welcome to Railroader and our first video for virtual railfan simulations. I'm Tom and we are sitting here at Sylva Depot, and we are waiting until 8 o'clock for this passenger train to take off, and it's going to run all the way from Sylva all the way down to Andrews. So we're just kind of waiting to make sure. This is a whole new game that I've set up here. Got some modded engines in it. It's got the F7A. I've got two of those. My other one is back over here. It's a second passenger train. Whoa! Just waiting here just in case we need her. And this is the Great Smoky Mountains Railway. This is a line that is true to this area. This area is Sylva, North Carolina. And I looked at it, and this railroad did serve that area. So that's what I went with, the Great Smoky Mountains. So let's see, we've still got 5 minutes to go. This is Sandbox mode. So I only have $166, and that's from playing around running the passenger trains back and forth, just checking things out, trying to understand timetables in this game. That seems to be my biggest issue, is trying to get these timetables right. And I would like to run a hot shot kind of in the afternoon. Let me bring up the timetable here. I'm also using a mod called multi-screen that allows me to keep everything off of the main screen. So, alright, so this is our timetable. We're leaving Sylva at 8, and we will arrive at Andrews at 10:04. We've got a stopover in Bryson. We'll arrive at 8:38, and we'll depart there at 8:43. And then the return train will leave Andrews. It'd be this same train at 11. So we've got 55 minutes to get her to turn around and get her ready to go back all the way back down here to Sylva. We'll arrive in Bryson at 12:22, depart at 12:27. Now, I set up this timetable just to just used the default. If you go here and you click here, you can load a predefined starter timetable, and that's what I did for this timetable. I just changed the day and advanced the time from 6 to 7:45. 7:55, I think I did. 7:50. And so what I'm going to do is run this passenger train. I've also got a train sitting at Alarka Junction, and it's going to leave at 9, and it's going to go down to Alarka. So it's only got these 3 stops from the junction to Cochrane to Alarka. And so that way I've got people at Alarka Junction 12:09, and we'll be leaving or we'll be arriving back at Alarka Junction at 12:02. So anybody that we drop off there can continue on. I don't know if that's how Railroader works. I kind of hope it does, that we can take passengers to Alarka Junction. They'll get off if they need to go to Cochrane or Alarka, and they'll get on the other train. Don't know if that's how it works. I kind of hope it does. But so I've also got a modded GP38 in the game that I just set up in Bryson, but I can't get it to work because it's got a bell ringing inside. Alright, so our timetable is off to the side. 58. We've got just about a minute and a half left. Let's see, I'm going to put the map, so I can put the map back up here. Just click Alt and then click on the window. So you can see I've got 9,000 sitting at Alarka Junction. And it's waiting. It's headed down to Alarka. And then it'll turn around at the Y. And then it'll be ready to go back. So we'll have to turn the 2 trains when they get where they're going. And we got a lot of stuff over here at Bryson. So I don't know how we're, let's see. If we go all the way down, let's see, to Andrews, I believe there's a turnaround down here at Andrews, a Y track. Yeah, there is. It's a small one. So we'll get the train turned around down there. So the cool thing about sandbox mode in this game is the fact that you can, in sandbox, you just pick whatever equipment you want and spawn it in. You don't have to pay for it, but you also start with the $0 balance. So as you can see, I've only made $166 on passenger stuff yesterday. I set this up yesterday, so not much, but here we go. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll follow her. Let's see, control 9. Hopefully I don't have any switches that are turned wrong. Oh, actually it looks like I've got one already turned wrong. That'll make us late. Do we have any passengers? Did we pick anybody up? Yeah, we got 19 in that car, 25 in that car, and 20 in that car. This one holds 25, this one holds 50, and this one holds 50. So we've got 20, 25, so that's 45, and another 19. So 64 people on board. Hopefully someday they'll be able to actually show that in the sim, where you can actually see people sitting in the car. That would be awesome. I'd also like to see some AI traffic on the roads. But this game is really pretty cool. At first, when I first got it, I had trouble figuring it out. I watched people play it, Kerbo and some of the others that I follow, Heis, and it was just too complicated, but I finally just sat down and figured it out, followed the tutorial, and so this series here is just basically we're gonna get the passenger trains running, and then we'll start adding some industries and doing some stuff with the industries, and yeah, it should be a good time. So make sure you subscribe, click the like. It does help for me to know that there are people out there that like this content, and I can do more of this. Planning on releasing 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Thursday. As those days are days that my wife is not home. She's doing her own thing, playing trivia with her friends, so I get to do what I like to do, and that's play railroad games. Alright, let's follow along on the map here. So we're coming up to the Dillsboro station. We'll stop there. Now this is a 2-hour, little over 2-hour trip. Leaving at 8, we'll arrive at Andrews at 10:04. Let's see. What does... Come on, where's the window? There it is. So we've got 40 passengers waiting here. And see, 40 passengers waiting. I'll stick that down here out of your way so you can see. Boy, that's a lot of passengers. We got to get... Okay, we're loading now. We're done unloading. They have to get a longer train. Alright, so we made $16 for going from Sylva to Dillsboro, so that's good. Now we got 3. See now, these 4 passengers here, I don't know how to get it so that they ride to Alarka Junction. There's 4 people here. 3 now. Okay, there's 3 people that well, one's going to Alarka and one's going to Cochrane. I don't know how to get those to jump on this train and ride to the junction. So if anybody knows how to do that, is that the meat thing in the tables? Maybe I need to set up a meet out, like I say. My dad worked for the railroad for 35 years, I think. Worked for Chicago Northwestern, and then, let's see, we want Control 9 to follow the last car. The graphics get a little funky when we go through that tunnel. We might jump in the engine during that. So I don't know how to get these people to go to Alarka Junction so they can go on from there and catch the other train, which bring my timetable back up. We'll be at Alarka Junction at 8:56, and then at 9 o'clock, number 21, we'll leave and arrive down there. So if somebody knows how to do that, please comment and let me know, because that would be great. I don't like these passengers sitting there, and I'm not going to run a train all the way from Sylva or Dillsboro or wherever. I mean, basically, if you just look at the map, the Alarka branch makes sense to have a train running back and forth from there. I'll close up the timetable. I don't have to worry about any oncoming trains or anything like that. So, but I'm really impressed with this game. They've got, I think they just had their 1-year milestone, and it's pretty awesome. It was well worth the money that I spent on it. The graphics, there's a little things that are kind of hinky there. The every so often it'll the graphic will glitch, and you know, just kind of, I don't know, move a little bit. Oh yeah, we're going in the tunnel, so let's jump in the train here. This is the F7A mod. Pretty plain Jane. The GP38 by Beeman, I think is his is got a lot better interior. But like I say, when I got it in the game, there's just a bell ringing. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. Alright, so we'll follow the tail end now that we're out of the tunnel. But the scenery is pretty cool. I like it. It's really neat from like Alarka Junction down to Andrews. Kind of a little more mountainous. See that little glitch right there is the one I'm talking. It's almost like there's a loop playing and it's restarting at the loop. I don't know if it's the scenery or what it is, but there, see? Glitched again. I don't know what that is, but it drives me a little batty. We're getting close to Barker's, and we'll go around the curve, the horseshoe, and then we'll be at Wilmot. So basically the first part of this is just getting these passenger trains to run so they can run on their own, and all I have to do is turn them when they get to the ends of their lines and just turn them around, and then they'll automatically go when the timetable says they're supposed to leave, and then I can concentrate on the freight service to the different areas on the map. So that's kind of the way I want to play this out. Truck there. Yep, so this is Barker's right here at milepost 51. I don't think I have a bad graphics card. I mean, I've got an AMD 7900 XT, which is a 16 gig graphics card. And I mean, I have it set to ultra and everything maxed out, so I'm gonna try not to do a lot of editing on these videos as well, so I can get them turned out as quick as possible. And I'm gonna try to keep them I may have to cut some stuff out because there's no way I'm going to get this 2-hour trip in say a 30-minute video or 20-minute video. Would be kind of like where I'd want to keep them, around 20 to 30 minutes. I do enjoy playing all kinds of simulation games, the truck driving, ATS and ETS 2. But mostly here lately I've just been engulfed with trains. So this should be the part of our horseshoe. There's some areas on this track where the speed is 30, and I think those are around 25 around Whittier, going down to the Connolly logging area down there, and then it's 30 before you get to Ella. and 30 again after Ella to Governor's Island, and then it slows down to 15. Well, I don't know, that might be the branch line that goes to Walker. That's 15, but then we'll come into Bryson. When we get to Wilmot, I'm going to jump out and go into the car, because the cars are actually pretty cool. This particular one is, what car is this? This is the 45-ton Pullman 1893 observation car, which is the last one. The last car with the observation. And then this one and the other two are the palace cars. Pretty sure that's what this one is too. Yeah, the palace car, but all three of them are the 1893. But you can walk through the train. But let's see, that this one will hold 50, this one will hold 50, and this one will hold 25, and this one's full. But I think you get more money for the people in this car. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. You get a little bit more money per person for their fare. We're up to a whopping $182. Let's see, am I still sitting in the engine? Whoa. Yeah, I'm still there. So we'll be able to jump out and jump in the cars. So here we are in Wilmot. So I'm letting the AE take over all this, the auto engineer. That's loud. Close the door. We'll come back here. Let's see how many people we got here. 15 passengers waiting. Bryson, Adahela, Ella. Okay, so all these will go. Let's see. I don't guess you can open these. It says to open. Huh. Alright, we'll go to the back. What do we make? $10 for 4 fares. Come on, why can't I get on here? Alright, this is ridiculous. Open the door. But it won't let me in. Come on now! Open. There, that one opened. I guess you gotta be right there. Okay, I'll close that door. Now. So here we are in the palace car. I think this should be pretty darn close to the front of the train. Yeah, so this is... Nope. We got one more car to go. So this should be the engine right here. Yeah. Can't go any further than that. So these are the palace cars with a couple of sitting areas. So 2 sitting areas, and then this be the middle car, and then this should be the observation car. Got some nice cushy chairs there. This is the first class back here. Got all kinds of nice seating, real comfy stuff, and then got some bench seats up here. Let's see, I'm gonna close that door. No. Close that door. Doesn't get any quieter. And you can't really sit, I don't think. Let me see. See if I can back into the chair here. Oh, I can sit. Nice. So here we are in the real comfy seating of the observation car. So next stop is, look at the timetable. Whittier is our next stop, then Ella, and then on to Bryson. Bryson, we have about a 5-minute layover wait, 5-minute wait. It's really kind of neat. So this one's full up. 25 of 25. See, so it'd be cool to have some people actually sitting here. I need some kind of music for the background, some kind of riding the rails type music. I love trains. I would love to take the trip from like Chicago all the way to San Diego on the Zephyr or whatever train that is. I think it's a California Zephyr. Amtrak. I think it's like a 3-day trip, but it's a couple grand a piece, I think. It's a little more expensive than I can pay at the moment. What do we got up here? Headlight control. Luckily we have Ys and we can turn the train around. We don't have to go run backwards, but I guess that's if you're running backwards. I would like to see some modded cars, passenger cars. Yeah, we're coming up on the Whittier Yard here, the old Whittier interchange, which is changed to Sylva when you buy that track. In Sandbox mode, I think you can pick. So we're gonna do some of the logging stuff. I think that'll be the next, will be what I start, will be the logging after the passenger service is running like it's supposed to. And then we'll work on logging and trying to orchestrate our trains in between the passenger runs. And should be a good time. And I have to check out Derail Valley. I haven't checked that out in a while. They've had some updates, so don't know how we're going to fill this thing up. So I have 1,105 gallons, so there's plenty of fuel. That one's got 1,089. See, I'm ready for the logging stuff at the sawmill. Got the cars there ready to go. I don't know how the multiplayer is in this game, but that would be pretty cool to have a bunch of people in here. Yeah, we're coming into Whittier right now. I do not like the controls for there we go. And the train got in the way. I have a 50-inch monitor here. It's a big TV, so I think that makes some of the difference in how it works as far as like rotating around your mouse. Come on now. There we go. So Bryson, so they're all going too, so that's 27 more people. Do we have enough room? 35 of 50. Some are getting off. 42 of 50. 22 of 25. 21. Oh, now we're loading. I may have to get another car. May not have enough room. That's 50 of 50. That's 45 of 50 and 25. We are 5 people. 5 people. Go back to our, oh, that's our, we need our first person camera. Let's go back in the, okay, now we're in the engineer seat. Got my cup of coffee there, doesn't look very appetizing. Never been into a real F7, so I have no idea what they're like. Okay, next stop will be Ella. This has already been 34 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut some of this video out just to $8:27. Gosh, game time must not be accelerated. Feels faster up here than it did in the car in the back. Now I can't get to the back again from here. Because you can't walk through those doors down the side of the car. You have a light, that's nice. then you got that stupid windshield wiper in your way. Which I guess is great for when it's raining, but... So in Sandbox mode, you automatically get all the signals, the entire railroad. You don't have to unlock anything. I tried to go back from Sandbox mode with everything. I tried to go back to company mode, but to add the milestones, then it took away like the Bryson bridge, you know, and all that. So I went back to an old save and kept it in Sandbox mode. I didn't think we would get paid in Sandbox mode, but we do. So right now we're up to $221. Yippee! To Ella, just took the curves that were 30. I don't know which is better, the windshield wiper in your face or riding backwards. I say which is better, I don't know which is worse. "22 passengers waiting." I don't think we're going to have enough room for all these people. I understand if they wait 4 hours, they disappear. Oh, man. All right, so this one we had some get off, and now we're at 50. And this one we're at 44. See, there's they're waiting for the Larka Depot, so oh man, I better run up here and close this. Close this door. Alright, and then we'll run. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Well, we'll just have to follow it. Okay, so that's the bridge that you have to repair. Bryson Bridge. Let me get rid of this. Ella Station. I wish you could... Here's a want for me, is to be able to go to any one of the station agents and be able to have a drop down where I can select the station agent from there. I don't know of any way. Let's see, if I go into locations, Ella Station, it doesn't allow me to click and get to the station agent window any other way. Alright, so we're coming up on Governor Island. We are... Yeah, I'm gonna have to shorten this video or speed it up. We'll have to speed up quite a bit of it, I guess. I'm sure for some of you this would be boring. I wish there was a way that I could get in the train. But we are full up. 25 to 25. Oh, we're okay, so we've got room for 5 more people. That one's 50 of 50, this one's 45 of 50. And this one's 25 of 25. So I either need to get rid of this palace car, the observation car, and just put a regular passenger car in here. That way I can hold 150 people instead of 125. We're at Governor's Island. About to come into Bryson. Getting real close to Bryson. Bryson is milepost 64, and there's 62, so 2 more miles. There's a lot of roads that cross here. Hopefully all the switches are aligned. As we pull into Bryson, you'll see the GP38 that I just purchased over, well, I say purchased, I spawned it in. It didn't cost me a thing. And I've got several other equipment here, a bunch of switchers for just moving stuff around. I've got to take one down to Sylva. I need one at Dillsboro. I need pretty much at all the different yards for when we take the freight contracts. See, there's that glitch. I don't know what's causing it. I've tried different settings. Can't figure it out. It almost seems like it's a loop in the scenery or something. Like in the loop in the tree movement or something. I don't know. Getting close. Just past mile post 63. There's Bryson Station, or Bryson Depot, I guess they call it. There's the GP38 off to the right. All right, how many? Only 6 are getting off at Bryson of the last car. "20 are getting off the middle car. And 13 are getting off here. So, how many do we have? We have 50 passengers waiting. Okay, but Alarka, Cochrane, so that's 10. 16 are not going to go with us. I need to really figure that out, how to get people to that is going to Cochrane or Alarka to get on this train and ride and get off at Alarka Junction. This one's back to 25, that one's at 29, and this one's at full up, 50. All right, 16 passengers we're leaving behind. We have, according to the timetable, I actually have the timetable on my phone, picture of it, so I don't have to keep going in the game. All right, so we're departing Bryson at 8:43. It is now 42, so we barely got enough time. But we're going to move on. Our next stop is Hemingway. And then we'll be at Alarka Junction. Alright, a couple seconds and we'll be taking off. There we go. And we're off. Oh, I should have gotten the car. Turn that down just a hair. One thing about AE Road instead of AE Waypoint. Okay, so I'm on the experimental branch. That gives me the Waypoint, which is awesome way to run trains. If you don't actually want to be inside them, you just want to basically be like a yard master or a manager of some type. You can just point to the track and tell it this is where I want you to go. Those work very well for me doing work in my single player private game. But the difference between the waypoint mode is it turns the switches for you. So if there's a switch against you, it will change that switch for you. Whereas in AE road mode, it will not. It'll sit there and wait until you physically change the switch. Now you can go in the map, zoom way in, and you can change the switch that way and keep the train moving that way. But if you are doing work and you go out onto the main line and then you don't switch back, you're going to cause an issue with the train if you have a scheduled train. So I have to really try to keep a close watch on that, because you will make a timetable way late if the train is sitting there at a switch that's against you and you don't change it. Alright, we're coming up to a 30 curve. I should have, at Bryson, I should have jumped in. That's the other thing I notice about this, in this F7A, is that it tells you that no matter where you put your mouse, it tells you the gallons. You have to, in order to get it out of the screen, I have to use the multi-screen mod, and I've got a little screen off to the side where all those go, so they're not up in your face unless I need them here. See, this is a 30 track speed through here, and then we're coming up to another horseshoe that's going to put us at 25 around some of these hills. And see, Alarka Junction is leaving at 9, and we're going to be there at 56. So, and I think what we'll do is we'll jump on that train and we'll ride that train to Alarka, and I'll have to turn it around because that train will get to Alarka before we get to Andrews on this train. So 21 will make it to Alarka before 19 will make it to Andrews. So we'll jump the other train. We'll just be like a hobo. We'll ride from one train to another. Is that a derogatory comment? A hobo? I don't know. I'm sorry if it is. You know, if you actually ran an F7, we got left. Let's see, I need to get up here. If you actually ran an F7, or the engineer or the brakeman, you really had to, you really had to have some strength there, because you had to climb up quite a bit of those steps up there. Straight up. Not like more modern trains where the steps, it's just one step up. Alright, we're at mile point 57. No, 67, sorry. And we're coming into Hemingway. I think there's a little track if I'm not mistaken. In Hemingway, there's a little, yeah, there's a little siding. Yeah, there it is right there. See, it'd be better to push the cars and be sitting at the very front of the train. Alright, Hemingway, we should be arriving at Hemingway at 8:52 and it's 8:50. We'll see how close I got this timetable. It is 8:50, so we're pretty good. We're a minute or two early. About a minute and 5 seconds early. See how things are getting all jittery? Alright. We're gonna try to get back into the... Close the door! Alright. I'm gonna open this. Okay. There we go, that was easy. Close that door, we'll open this door. This one's full. No, 47, 48, 45, 44. Okay, we got people getting off. That's good. Good deal. Close the door there. Doesn't look very full to me, huh? Go back to my observation car. Whoa, I just walked through the wall. Sweet. Okay. Now we're sitting there. Now let's see. Well, where's our train? Oh, come on. And we are going the wrong way. Our train is leaving. Alright. Alright, what I wanted to do was I wanted to see if you can see me sitting there. Yep, sure enough, there I am. Ah. Okay, Control 9, we'll follow that. Alright, left Hemingway on time. It is now 53. After Hemingway, come into Alarka Junction at 56. I'm interested to see how many people are in Alarka Junction going down to Alarka and Cochrane for the other train. So I got to figure out the timetable. If there's a way for me to say that this train meets that train at a certain time, then maybe the passengers that wanted to go to Alarka back in Ella or wherever it was, I think it was I don't remember where it was, but it was somewhere that they wanted to come to Alarka and Cochrane, and we had to leave them behind, several passengers. So if, like, say that that train will meet with this train, then there's a possibility that they'll get on the right train, and I don't know how that works. But that's the train right there. So we're going to jump off of here and jump on that train. Why are you going down that nuts? I did not change the switch. See, this is why you got to watch your switches when you're done doing your train maneuvers. You got to watch your switches so you can put them back the way they are for the next train that comes through. My bad. Now we're going to be late because of my stupid mistake. Okay, I think we've cleared the switch. Put that in normal, and then we will alright, so now it should go to Alarka Junction, stop right here. Depart at 56, so we're already late. But we are going to get out. Maybe. Maybe not. Cannot get out. Okay. We'll run up to the front of this car. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Nope, I'm gonna go out that door. Nope, I am not. I'm gonna go out this door. And it's not opening. Why not? Oh, this is just the bugged one. Come on, don't leave. Ah, there's an open door. Good. See if I can close that door. Didn't want to open that one. Messed up over there. Alright, let's see. We'll close this door. See what we've got available here. We have 0 passengers waiting. Let's see what we have on here. We have 4, 0, and 0. So we've only got 4 passengers. Now, let me switch to this one. Inspect operations, the right train. Okay. Inspect passenger. This one's going to Cochrane and Alarka, the correct train. Alright, and this one is 9,000. Need to select that one. And this one is set to depart at 9 o'clock. Which is right now. Where's that door go to? Alright, hopefully I've got this one set up correctly. And we will arrive in 5 minutes. We'll be in Cochrane. And we're normal and normal, so we're good. I've actually never, well, yeah, I did drive down to Alarka to make sure that this train would turn around in the Y, so we'll use waypoint mode to do that. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, don't fall off the train. Now this car here, I need to... Why are you not letting me out? There we go. This car is just a... I forget what it's called. This is just an open platform work car. I need to get rid of that. I didn't know what that was. So this has no seats. It only holds 10 people. But these other ones are just regular bench seating. Looks like the benches probably turn around. But this is not nothing fancy on this train. But this has got some wicked curves down this way. Close that door. I wonder if I can get in this seat. Yeah, there we go. Now we're sitting. Looks like we're pulling into Cochrane right now. We're supposed to be at 9:05 and it's 9:03, so we're pretty good. Oh no, 5:05 has a stop sign. Let's see what's going on with that. Why do we have a stop? Well, I'm gonna force you through because there's no other trains, so. Pass the signal. Now you're sitting there waiting. And now you're behind because you should be, let's see, it's 9:03. You should be in Larka Junction. No, you should be in Almond at 9:11. What is going on? See, there's a switch against. Robinson Gap. So that should be all the switches, so we should be able to jump back to our other train. Follow. It's got to leave. Let's see. Okay, we've picked up a few passengers. And we'll be leaving here at 9:05, so right now. There's more passengers in here than any of the others. Oh wow, I can climb up the ladder. Whoa. Alright. Close the door. There we go. We'll have to turn this baby around at Alarka, and then it's not scheduled to leave until 11:50. And number 18 going back from Andrews to Sylva doesn't leave till 11. So basically I'm going to end this video when both trains get where they're going. I mean, we're already an hour and 13 minutes, so I'm going to have to trim this way back. The reason I went with the diesels was because there's less, not maintenance, but less filling up with coal and water. And I kind of want them to run on their own with minimal effort on my part so that I can concentrate on the freight stuff. Hopefully I can get the 38 figured out and get it working on moving some freight around. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sitting in the... Alright. Yeah, I need to trade out that car. Need to get one of the 50 passenger cars instead of a 10 passenger car. %, oiled. Doesn't allow me to... Why? Oh, because that's the one I'm selected. I need to go back to 500, select, and then do... Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted 505. Yeah, boy, they're jumpy. Okay. I'll go back to 9,000. There we go. Just S-curve here, and then we'll be in Alarka. And we will go ahead and turn this puppy around and get it ready for the return trip. And that will give us just a few minutes. We can go back to the other train. Where is the other train right now? The other train is just left Brooks. And it's coming into Almond. And it's supposed to be there at 9:11, so it's late. Because it sat there. It's my fault. Now everything's going to be late and I'm going to get less money. But I'm up to a whopping $440. Here we are in Alarka. Well, at least this train is on time. There's the Y straight ahead. So we'll use waypoint to get this sucker turned around. We'll change the train number on it. Alright, what do we got here? At Alarka. To go back to 0 passengers waiting. Okay, so so 8, 6, and 3. So we got 3 on that one, 2, 1, 0. Okay. 2 of 60 on that one. Now we've got 0. Alright, so it looks like all the passengers are off. And we can go ahead, change this from road mode to waypoint. And we need to change the operations to... No, I need to... Let's see, I need to go to cruise. And this one needs to be 20. Going back east. Alright. Yeah, so it's leaving at... Alright, so we'll go up here. Is this the Y? It appears so. I didn't think this was the Y, but it is. Okay, so let me spin around here. So we'll take her waypoint, we'll click the waypoint, and we'll put the waypoint right here at the stop. I'm gonna have to get rid of the timetable. Okay, good to know. You have to take away the timetable in order to get the train to run, otherwise it's not going to run. Okay, here she comes. Boy, that's close. I don't think it's gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. We're gonna have to dump that work car. And I don't have... Man, that's a lot of room. I don't have enough room. All right. We're going to have to pull the train apart and get rid of that work car. So it'll change all these switches. I know that So that one, no, this one should, yeah, they're all ready. I mean, 60 and 60, that's 120 people. We only had 8 on here. I'm not going to need this car. All right, you can stop. Stop right there. Stop right there. All right. Now we're going to... Oh, crud. I was in the wrong train. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the brake on you. I'm going to disconnect glad hands. Uncouple that car. No. Well, I'm going to have to... I need a little switcher down here anyway. So let's get us a switcher going down here. Get rid of the GP38. I want a switcher right here. Place it right there. Oh, I don't like yellow, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Okay, we need to disconnect here. Uncouple there. Now, let's see, what number are you? 1207. Alright, so we're going to select you. Put you in waypoint mode. And I'm going to have you connect right to her. Then you're going to pull her back. And go back to 9,000. Waypoint you right to there. time is it? I need to be down at Andrews by 10:04, so I got enough time to get this train turned around, get it situated. Alright, now 12:07, select, and you are going to put, I need to uncouple this again, and it's going to waypoint her to right there. I need to look up what steam engines the Great Smoky Mountain had. I believe they had a GP38. This will make it easier. There's not that many people. I mean, it's only 3 stops. But if I can figure out how to get people to take the other train and get off at the junction. I left the door open. Slow her down, slow her down. There you go. Alright. I'll go down here. Blah, 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 blah. And disconnect you. And switch over to 9,000. Let's go ahead and put 9,000 right here. Two is all we need. Could put a caboose on it. I've got a caboose at Bryson that I could put on it. The caboose is definitely shorter than that other car. We'll see how much room I got. There's not a lot of room here. Yeah. Caboose ain't gonna fit neither. Alright. We'll go back this way because we need to go that way. And we need to change that. No, I had it right. No, I had it wrong. That's right. Alright. So now we need to put the waypoint back here. And she'll come around. Got some squeaky wheels going on there. Come on, clear the switch. Thank you. Okay. And now we'll go this way. Waypoint mode puts the switches back the way that you had them, which is nice. All right. Put the waypoint right here. Make sure that she goes back where she's supposed to, and then we need to get over to the other station. Pretty sure I'm going to get hit right there. Let's see if I get hit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hit. All right, no passengers waiting. I need to put this train. Oh, I need to put the crew. The crew needs to go to 20. Inspect, let's see, passenger. So now we're going from Alarka to Cochrane and to Alarka Junction. Actually, I can... No, that's not right. That's not the right timetable. Not Whittier. No, we're not going to any of those. All right, copy to the other car. Operations, train crew, 20. All right. Inspect, operations, train crew, 20. All right. So now if I change this to road mode, have stop orders, but I'm afraid if I switch it, okay, well, we need to get over to the map here. Where are we? Okay. We are pretty far behind. I'm going to step up the speed here to 35. Maybe we'll make up a little bit more time. We're at mile 82. Almost to Nantahala. Nantahala. Okay. $9:33. See, we're already late. Probably need to give a little more. Well, I don't know how long it sat. That was my fault. That was my fault. Track speed is 35 miles an hour here, so Antihala. See where we're at here. Looks like we go straight up the hill. 50 of 50, 38 of 50, 25 of 25. Can't seem to get the window to open. There we go. So we have a few more passengers. I need more. Probably need to get rid of that car. See, we're behind. We're at 9:42, and we should have left at 9:33. So we are behind. $129. Up to a whole whopping 660. See if we can make it above the... Looks like we got to go up the hill up there. Boy, this is quite the climb here. Coming into Graham County at looks like mile marker 89. Okay, we've arrived at Topton. How late are we? 9:45, 54. So we're 10 minutes, 11 minutes late. We have Rodo to go, and then 23, 24, 25. Seven passengers waiting to go to Andrews. 654. All right, carry on. That was quite the climb up here. Looks like now that we're up on the top of the mountain, we have increased our track speed. We are only going 17 up the mountain. So we got 11 passengers waiting. 25 of 50, 47 of 50. 25 of 25. So they should fit. Plus we should have some people coming off. Yeah, we've loaded, or loading now. Need to go. It's actually after the schedule time. Why isn't it going? There she goes. Okay, next stop is Andrews. It's about 3 miles. Okay, looks like we're pulling into Andrews. Another whistle. Okay, you can turn off the bell. Boy, that's annoying. I've got a car sitting back there. Should get a timetable complete message here any minute. Ah, that's the caboose. Wow. All right, as soon as this train is empty, we're going to turn this around. Let's see. Well. Zero, zero, zero. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of the crew. Okay, so it's got none. All right, I need to run down here. Release Use the handbrake, and we need to just go back here quite a ways. This is the St. Andrews interchange. All right. I guess I didn't connect the brake. So it's got to release. And then we want the 505. And we want to run it. It's a waypoint. Come on, can't grab nothing? Nope, can't grab nothing. For the signal. And then we'll move it right here. Timetable schedule complete. We'll run to here, and that will be the end of it. So in the next video, we will start with some freight operations. We have 7 passengers waiting. That's what I would love. So devs, if you're listening, a drop down here that will allow me to pick every station that I have access to, so I can look and see without having to fly to them or wait until I get to them. And make it easier to grab the passenger window, the station agent. Sometimes it's not too easy to get. But that's going to end it for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Wow, this is a long one. 2 hours and 28 minutes. So I'm going to definitely have to shorten this up by speeding up some of the footage. So until the next video, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.